Hi. Hi, and welcome to the How Plant Scientists Work series at Plant Biology 2016 in Austin, Texas. I'm Ian, and I'm sitting here with Hadi from the University of Warwick in the UK, and he's going to tell us a little bit about how he works. So, Hadi, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Okay, well, I'm Hadi, and I study in the University of Warwick for my PhD. Basically, I work in epigenetics, epigenetic inheritance, for more exact. And I got funding from my government, which is Indonesian government, to study a PhD in the UK. And I'm almost in my final years now, and I'll be graduated on the January 2018.
Okay, well, congratulations early on that.
Thank you.
Okay, so what's one word that describes how you work?
Well, I like to be really organized with my work.
Okay, so organized.
Yeah.
Is the one word that describes how you work? That's actually a very good thing to be. Honestly, I wish I was more that way. Okay, so what's a favorite thing that you do at work?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, do you have a favorite plant?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, before I do hate Arabidopsis because I don't know why, because mostly I work with it. But then once I work with it, and then I work also with different type of plants like rice, maize, and barley. I think Arabidopsis is the best plants I work ever because they're really easy to manage, and it just
That is the virtue of it. Largely, I agree with you. Okay, and so specifically, what's an interesting project you've been working on lately?
Well, I and my supervisor have this crazy idea because my previous colleague experiment the result is not like what we expected in terms of epigenetic inheritance, where the epigenetics rate is reset in the base level up to certain generations. And then what I and my supervisor thinking is how if we introduce stress during the somatic embryos, can the epigenetic rates be maintained to successive generations? So basically, nobody has ever done this one before. So it's just like a gamble project, whether it will be fail or.
Okay, well, it's cool. I hope it pans out. Epigenetics is a really cool field.
I know.
Okay, so let's get into the rest of the questions. And so, what's some of the best advice you've ever received?
Well, it was back when I was in my undergraduate degree. Well, I'm not really sure which degree I should take. So I really want to go for a medical degree before, but I don't know, I just changed my mind and I went for a biotechnology instead. And then it's 3 months, in the first 3 months in that degree, I feel like it's not really for me, this degree. And I almost want to quit and move to another degree. But I remember one of my seniors told me if you don't like something, try to open your heart and try to like it. And that's what I did. And in the end, I did enjoy the course, and I ended up being a plant scientist.
Okay.
Now.
Cool. Yeah. No, I think that's actually really good advice. All right. So the next question: how do you learn new things?
Okay. Yeah, I learned most of the time by observing people how they do stuff, but I learned a lot of new things by doing mistakes. You can't really learn things without doing any mistakes. So yeah.
That is certainly true. That's how I learn a lot of things myself. Okay, so music, silence, white noise, what works for you while you're working?
Silence.
Silence, okay.
Yeah, because I don't really like a lot of noises, and then because it's really disturbed my concentrations most of the time.
Yes, I actually tend to agree with that too. Do you work in a lab that is pretty quiet?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, so the last thing that we ask everyone is if you could tag someone to do this interview next, who would you like to see do it? Either on video or by text, because we do this in multiple formats. So this can be anybody, a friend of yours, professor,
Well, yeah, my supervisor.
Okay. Yeah, if you give us his contact info and name, like we will send him this interview.
Okay.
We'll send him these questions to answer.
Okay.
So, Hadi, thank you very much.
Thank you.